Good morning everyone. I am Shabina Fatma. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to discuss about some of the tests which we can conduct in order to test the purity of oil sample. So first of all, let's check whether the oil which we are going to test is pure or not. If the liquid is having some kind of dirt or dust present in it, then first of all filter it using a filter paper. If we have the solid sample, then we can make it liquid by gently heating it for some time. Then we can test the dry sample by adding anhydrous sodium sulfate to it. We can check so many things in a oil sample like its moisture content, refractive index, specific gravity, presence of other adulterants in high quality mustard oils. We can check for saponification value, iodine value, Polanski value, etc. So let's begin. We can check the moisture content of oil by air oven method. Means this is a very simple procedure. You have to take the oil sample and then heat it. The amount of loss we can calculate by measuring the weight of oil before heating and after heating. The difference can give us the ultimate result. We can check for specific gravity using pycnometer. We can take the sample in a specific gravity bottle. We can take the blank in another specific gravity bottle. We can weigh both samples and then we can calculate the difference and we can get the specific gravity. We can check for refractive index of oil sample by using refractometer. Refractometer is an instrument used for measuring the refractive index of any substance. We can determine the iodine value. What is iodine value? Iodine value is the number of grams of iodine absorbed by 100 gram of oil or fat. We have to, for performing this iodine value determination, for determining iodine value, take this sample and then add the excess of iodine monochloride to it. Iodine monochloride, we make the solution of iodine monochloride in glacier acetic acid and then add this reagent to the oil sample and then treat it with potassium iodide. The amount of liberated iodine is calculated. The amount of iodine liberated gives us the iodine value for different types of oil samples. We can do titration for performing this and the end value is noted down. Determination of hexane residue in oils and fats means the quantity of volatile hydrocarbons remaining in fats and oils following involving the solvents. We can test for so many factors in oils and fats, like the melting point of fat, the saponification value. When fat is taken and potassium hydroxide is added to it, soap is formed. So saponification value, as the name suggests, soap saponification. Saponification value is the number of mg of potassium hydroxide, KOH, required to saponify 1 gram of oil or fat. So the fat is taken and alcoholic KOH is added to it to make a soap. So the alkali required for saponification is determined by HCl, because KOH is a strong alkali. So we should titrate it with strong acid, and the strong acid is hydrochloric acid. The saponification value came to be 56.1 NW. Determination of Richard Mizl and Polanski value. Butter is distinguished from other fats by the presence of glyceryl esters. Actually, there are two terms, Richard Mizl and Polanski value. Polanski value determines the amount of caprylic, capric and lauric acid present in a sample, and the Richard value reflects the amount of butyric and caproic acid present in a oil sample. So as we know that butyric acid is present in butter only, so when we check the value, so Richard Mizl value is used for determining the butter, because Richard Mizl value indicates the amount of butyric acid present, and butyric acid is present only in butter. So in order to differentiate butter from other oil samples, we can use the Richard Mizl value. And in cases of palm oil, we can use, to check whether it is palm oil or not, we can use Polanski value, because palmitic acid is present in palm oil. So we can differentiate it from other kind of oils and fats by checking Polanski value. Test for presence of sesame oil. For checking the presence of sesame oil, we can go for Bowden test. If the reaction gives pink color in the presence of HCl, if the oil sample gives the pink color in the presence of a fuel solution and hydrochloric acid, then it is a clear-cut indication that this oil sample is sesame oil. Test for the presence of cotton seed oil. Halfen's test. If we take the oil sample and then add the sulfur in carbon disulfide, this is the reagent, sulfur in carbon disulfide, and if there is a red coloration, means this oil is cottonseed oil. Determination of cloud point in palmolene. Cloud point, the formation of cloud if there is a presence of palmolene in oils. This is another technique. Test for the presence of rice bran oil. Rice bran contains oryzanol. So this rice bran oil is similar to mustard oil, but this is cost effective as compared to mustard oil, and it is used as an adulterant in mustard oil. So if we take this oil, rice bran oil, and then mixed with sodium hydroxide solution, and then 1 to 2 drops of aniline is added to it and dissolved it with hydrochloric acid. After some time, sodium nitrite solution is added to it. If there is presence of rice bran oil, there will result in the formation of benzene diazonium chloride solution. And finally there is orange red coloration. When we have oil sample, we can do TLC. So if the RF value is between 0.7 to 0.75, means there is a presence of rice bran oil, because in TLC every sample has their specific RF value. So oil has also specific RF value, that is retention factor, means the distance traveled by solute by distance traveled by solvent front. So if there is RF value of 0.7, it has rice bran oil. So friends, this is all about some of the techniques used for detecting oil. If you like the video, then please do like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Have a good day. Jai Hind.